Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Cubs franchise. So, Jon Lester broke his forearm in the first inning of this game. Or the first inning of a different game. So, Jon Lester is going to have to be placed on the 15-day disabled list, and everyone moves up a spot in the rotation. So, in an according move, we've called up C.J. Edwards, who's now going to be taking Jason Hammel's spot in the rotation, and Jason Hammel and Kyle Hendricks have been moved down in the rotation, while Jake Arrieta and Travis Wood have been moved up in the rotation, and the 10-7 Chicago Cubs come to visit Great American Ballpark, and the Cincinnati Reds, who are 9-8, who are number 2 in the NL Central. So here's Joe Maddon's lineup. You may notice a few roster changes. So Arizmendi Alcantara and Jorge Soler, both struggling, have been sent down to the minor leagues, and in an according move, Chris Coghlan and Matt Caesar have been brought to the major leagues. So, because of the injury, C.J. Edwards will be starting this game. Raisel Iglesias is the Reds starter for the game, who in 17 innings has a 3.71 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 7 walks, and an 0-1 record. So, let's kick this game off. 3-2 count, actually. Top of the first, 1 out. Miguel Montero goes down looking. Ring him up. Does Raisel Iglesias. Now 2-2 count. Anthony Rizzo. He sees his pitch high in the zone. Anthony Rizzo drives his one right back in the middle. Billy Hamilton picks it, and that is a single for Anthony Rizzo. Now Chris Bryant up with a man at first. He drives his one into center field as well. Anthony Rizzo's going to round second. He is on his high horse to third. Chris Bryant is on his way to second base. Throw goes to third and not second. They would have had Chris Bryant at second there if they had thrown. Now Tyler Colvin up. He is going to draw the walk, and that is going to load the bases with 2 men out here in the first inning for Dexter Fowler. Dexter Fowler rips this one into right field corner, and that one is off the top of the wall. That is going to plate 2, and that is going to be a 2-run double. No, the man is coming home, and Tyler Colvin's going to get caught in a rundown, and that is just a 2-run double for Dexter Fowler. So now we move to the bottom half of the first inning now, and we get our first look at the Reds starting lineup, Brian Price's starting lineup, Mr. F-word a couple of weeks ago. And there you see not many notable bats in here this season except for Votto and Frazier, the only guys hitting above 240-ish, I think. And they will oppose C.J. Edwards, who is going to be in his first major league start. He did pitch 1 inning of relief and had 1 strikeout a few games ago because our bullpen was a little bit taxed after the Jon Lester injury. So Billy Hamilton strikes out swinging in his first at-bat of the game. Then we go to Brandon Phillips, who has a 3-2 count, and C.J. Edwards rings him up on an awful pitch, but BP just can't take him. 1-2 count to Joey Votto, and Joey Votto's eye fails him here as he goes down on strikes as well. So C.J. Edwards, in his first start, strikes out 3 men in 1 inning. So now Todd Frazier here. Todd Frazier takes this one in deep center field. Dexter Fowler is going to camp under it, and Dexter Fowler is going to completely screw that one up, and that was going to bounce around into center field, and that is going to be a 3-base error for Todd Frazier. So not the way you want to start the inning if you're C.J. Edwards. So 2 men on now, Marlon Byrd up. He drives one past Chris Bryant, and that is going to be an RBI single for Marlon Byrd, as this is now a 2-1 ball game. So now it's Devin Mesoraco up with 2 men on and no one out, and I think there's 1 out actually. Devin Mesoraco takes this one into the gap in left center field. Dexter Fowler tracks that one down, and Dexter Fowler throws it back in, but that is going to plate 2 more runs before it happens. Gets away from Miguel Montero, and now it is a 3-2 ball game. This is Zach Cozart, and Zach Cozart strikes out. Thank goodness Zach Cozart is not known for his offense, as C.J. Edwards gets an easy out there. Now we go to the top half of the 3rd inning. Tommy La Stella batting. Tommy La Stella drives his one to the left side, but Zach Cozart, not known for his bat, makes a fantastic diving catch there in shallow left field, really, to save a single. So now full count, Anthony Rizzo, he drives his one to the left side, and that is through. Zach Cozart not pulling that one back, and that is a single with 2 outs for Anthony Rizzo again. Let's see if the Cubs can get a 2-out rally going, but they don't. Now Todd Frazier up again in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Todd Frazier takes this one into deep right center field. That one is carrying well, and that one is gone. Todd Frazier is just tearing apart the Cubs on offense today. He's tearing the cover off the ball today, and Joe Maddon is not happy about that one. So now we go to the top of the 4th inning. 2 men on, no one out for Chris Coghlan. Chris Coghlan drives his one down the right field line. That is going to be trouble. Jay Bruce picks it up. He fires home, but that is not in time as Tyler Colvin scores, and there are now 2 men in scoring position with no one out here in the top of the fourth. It is Starlin Castro going down on strikes. What else is new? Starlin Castro has really struggled this season. Now it's CJ Edwards laying down the suicide squeeze. Frazier comes in, picks, fires to first, and he gets the out, but the game is now tied thanks to CJ Edwards. Now we go to Tommy La Stella, 3-0 count. Tommy La Stella drives one into left field, and that is going to bounce in front of Marlon Byrd. So Tommy La Stella gives the Cubs the lead. A 5-4 ball game now. CJ Edwards pitching to Devin Mesoranco with a man at first. Devin Mesoranco takes this one deep into right center field. That one is going to bounce at the base of the wall, and it is going to bounce up and into the crowd for a ground rule double. Now here is Raisel Iglesias going down on strikes to CJ Edwards. Now it is... Who is this? I don't know. That is... Oh, shit. I know his name, but I don't remember it. That is, crap. Chris Negron, I think. I'm not exactly sure. It probably wasn't Chris Negron. But that was Billy Hamilton. Brandon Phillips up now, and Brandon Phillips goes down on strikes. I'm sorry that I did not remember Billy Hamilton's name there, but that was Billy Hamilton that hit that one. So now Brian Price comes out to give Raisel Iglesias after he starts this next inning with 2 straight walks. And they're going to go to the pad and get Tom Gorzolani, the young left-hander that throws almost exclusively fastballs, has 11 strikeouts in 8 1/3 innings, but a 5.40 ERA. So now, Dexter Fowler rips this one into left field, and you remember those 2 men who were on base because of Raisel Iglesias? Well, one of them is going to score. Apparently, that guy didn't want to throw to third where he had the easy out. Joey Votto doesn't know what he's doing. Or maybe that was Tom Gorzolani. No, not Tom Gorzolani. Jesus Christ. Tony Cingrani. And Chris Coghlan goes down on strikes there. The lefty Cingrani is striking people out in an alarming fashion. Starlin Castro goes down on strikes. That was a nasty curveball from the lefty Cingrani. I salute that one. That one was great. So it's a 6-6 deadlock here in the top of the 6th. Miggy Montero goes down on strikes. As, you know what? Tony Cingrani comes in, and he's just playing cashier. He's ringing everybody up. And that includes Tyler Colvin. Tony Cingrani has really become a clutch bullpen piece for them. So now we fast forward later into the game. Lefty Phil Koch comes in, who's played in 6 games, 4 1/3 innings with a 6.23 ERA. He's looking to bounce back. Joey Votto, he sets him down on strikes. No, he doesn't. That was a high strike. Now he sets Joey Votto down on not strikes. That's a bouncer to first. And Anthony Rizzo apparently gets stuck on Phil Koch and can't make the play at first. So now Todd Frazier comes up. Todd Frazier gets set down on strikes. Ring him up. And now Jay Bruce, the lefty, comes up. 1-2 count, and Jay Bruce lifts this one into the left center field gap. Dexter Fowler's going to range over, but he's not going to get there in time to get the runner, I don't think. Joey Votto is around third. He's coming home, and Joey Votto scores the go-ahead run. Now it's Marlon Byrd. Marlon Byrd goes down on strikes. So Phil Koch striking out all the right-handers, but struggling against the lefties here. But Devin Mesoranco comes up. He wants to change that. Devin Mesoranco takes this one into right field. That one is down the line, and that is going to bounce off the base of the wall. Chris Coghlan having a lot of trouble finding it out there, and that is going to be an RBI double for Devin Mesoranco. 1-2 count. Zach Cozart. Zach Cozart lifts this one into left field. That one is carrying. That one is going to hit the top of the wall as Tyler Colvin jumps far too late. And that is going to be a double for Zach Cozart. An RBI double that makes it 6-9. Pedro Strop comes in now. And Chris Negron drives this one into shallow left field. Devin Mesoranco tries to score. Tyler Colvin, laser beam out at home. Wow, that was fantastic. Now Aroldis Chapman comes in. 9 games, 7 saves, 7 2/3 innings, 13 strikeouts in those 7 2/3 innings with a 5.87 ERA. Aroldis Chapman has had his share of troubles. So now Tommy La Stella, 1-0-2 count. Tommy La Stella goes down on strikes. Miguel Montero, 1-2 count. What's Miguel Montero going to do? He also goes down on strikes. The fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman is plowing his way through this Cubs lineup. Now Anthony Rizzo just pops it up weakly to the infield. Brandon Phillips, that dude, ranges over to his right, and he makes the catch to end the ball game. So the Cubs drop a close one. Jumbo Diaz with a huge, huge head there. I mean, look at the size of his hat. It's just so unproportional. If you look, actually, as they're walking out onto the field, Jumbo Diaz's head is so unproportional that it becomes a regular C and not the stretched out C. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Fix Jumbo Diaz's head. That just looks stupid. It looks like a Cubs logo. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, I encourage you to leave a like rating. CJ Edwards, not happy about not getting his first Major League win. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, I encourage you to leave a like rating, comment down below, letting me know what you guys thought of the episode. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.